Hello, my angels, and welcome back to a new reading. I found this when I was cleaning out. It's like a dragonfly, I believe they're called, right? Maybe that's significant for this collective. It has been in a closet. It's very ruined, but I can't get rid of it. It was a gift to me by a very sweet old lady that I used to come to and help her. Maybe that's significant for this collective. Maybe that's what you are doing as a profession or something like that, or in some way, shape, or form, it's tied to you, or at least dragonflies. I think it's really cute still, even though it's very broken. But let's get into it. I want to start out by doing tarot and see where it takes us. So, Spirit, what's the energy right now for this collective? What is going on with this collective? What is going on with this collected Spirit? What's going on? Knight of Swords. Okay. So it could be something to do with communication. Not that it's necessarily coming to you, but maybe the way you communicate. Maybe you want something rapid, very fast moving. Maybe you have been saying something without really thinking it over, or you're wishing for something to come in fast. Like if we look at the card, he is full speed ahead, like not a care in the world. He just needs to get there. Like he's locked in on that end stop. He's not stopping. And if we look at the clouds that are like in the back of the card, they are very like spread out, but they are heavy, and they indicate also a very need to see if I can find the right words, but very forceful, very like dominant, a bit of aggressive. Like if we look at the way the lines are made, like no matter what, I'm gonna get there, and I'm full speed ahead. It can be good. It can also be like a little too rash, a little too soon, a little too forceful. But let's see what comes out with it. So at the bottom of the deck, you have a King of Swords. Let's just see. Oh, too many. Let's just see, Spirit. Oh, okay. The Emperor. The Emperor is very determined. He is also very, very clear-headed. He's thinking very logical. He is no bullshit. He knows what he wants. He knows how to get it. He has a plan. He is very secure, very stable. Energy-wise, it's more of a masculine energy, but we're both like, if you're a female vessel or a male vessel, we embody that energy. We have like yin and yang within us when it comes to female and masculine energy. So you could find yourself being a collective that is more within your masculine energy in this moment of time, that you like embody this. And maybe it's because you have a plan. And it's like, I'm going to get it. I'm going to go full steam ahead. I know what I want, and I'm locking in. If that's the case, then beautiful. And it could tied or paired with this Six of Pentacles. You know what you want. And that ties in beautifully with the Emperor, because he knows what he wants in life. And this Six of Pentacles talks about giving in the right amount. There is a scale he's holding there in his hands, as you can see. It's balanced. So this Six of Pentacles talks about this. You know when your cup is full enough, you think of yourself first before giving to something else. So you know within yourself, well, now I have energy, left over, so to speak. Maybe more in a positive way than what it sounded like. But you know, when, okay, I'm going to take what I need for myself. I'm going to take the time to reassess, to center myself, and then I have to give to something or someone else. So very balanced. Actually, a good energy. I'm just a little, this Knight of Swords, sorry. That's the reason why we say everything. Knight of Swords. Spirit, what's that about? Something that could have burdened you with the Ten of Wands, but also letting that go. It's like he can't carry anymore. That's like the last stuff that he's able to carry. He's fully loaded with that. He can't handle anymore, and he gotta let the wands fall. But I'm also noticing that he's on his way into a city. You see that? There's like a city in the background. That can indicate like a more, or is it more like a castle actually? That would make sense with the Emperor, like very stable, very secure. Also man-made, you know? It's built for protection, and he's very protective as well. Maybe protective over this energy, knowing what you want to give to. That would make sense. But if it has been like a lot of burdens and you find yourself coming into this, you could also be shifting into this. I'm hearing that, but let's just see. Can I get one more for Knight of Swords, angels? Death. Okay. Death. The first thing on the top of my mind is a rebirth. And if that's the case, then rapid forward moving change would make sense. Yeah, like you're locking into this, you're letting go of all of the things that does not serve you. You find yourself like shifting or tilting towards this masculine energy within you to gain that center, to gain the perspective, to like reflect upon, how do I get there? Very logically, though, not emotionally. And the swords, they are not necessarily like emotional in that way, more like over the mind, you know. So maybe you are like in your head about this, but in a good way, like you see a way out of it. You're not confused by it. Maybe you have seen or heard something, maybe you have been giving a sign towards something, but coming out of it, like this death, a rebirth, a transformation. What's this Emperor? Ooh, it could have been something to do with your pentacles, like your finances. Maybe you have been stressed about it, or maybe you have been in a period where you needed to, Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. Maybe you needed to like reassess your finances. Maybe something has been a burden to you and you didn't know where to go. So you needed to go through a rebirth when it comes to that. Yeah. Passionate new beginning. You definitely have, I feel like, seen something. You're locked into something. You're locked into something. Maybe something you didn't see for a time. I'm just curious. What's this about, my angels? Okay. Something you needed to work on, work hard on. It wasn't easy. It hasn't been like fast movement. And maybe that's also what you need to understand about this. It's good that you want to progress, move forward, but it doesn't have to be fast. Like it's not getting to that end stop the quickest that counts. Slow and steady wins the race. And if you have been on this path for a long time, you will know what must come up must go down. Isn't that the saying? I think it is. But it takes time. It takes time because he's on his journey. He's not stressed. He's not in a hurry. He takes his sweet time. And there's a reason for it. He needs to see things along the way. He needs to gain information, gain knowledge. And if he's just locking in on that end stop, just getting there, that's all it's about. It's getting there, like as fast as possible. Then you're gonna miss, or he gonna miss, a lot of things along the way that is needed for him to grow, to maintain this emperor energy, you know? To have a balanced scale, to give and to take, when to give and what to get and what amount. Interesting. I'm a little bit curious about this Knight of Swords still. Definitely something to do with the future that you see yourself having. Planning to get there. Like he stands on the top of the mountain, as you see in this card. He's on the top of the mountain. He has a clear view over his journey. Maybe he doesn't know the exact steps that he needs to go, but he has a clear view on what's ahead. And he has his free wands. He's ready to embark on this new adventure, which kind of ties in with this Ace of Wands, like a new adventure awaits, very passionate, very creative, ready for something new here. Very interesting energy. I would like to get a bit more into it. I feel really I feel really drawn, I was about to say, to this deck. To see, like, it's so beautiful. I love it. This oracle deck. But let's just see, what can you tell me about this collective in this moment of time, Spirit, just to make sure it fits and it reaches the right ones. What? The only downside to them is that they're so thick and they're very hard. Transformation, as we said. So it is. It is a transformation, like a rebirth. I'm sorry, I have something in my mouth. But transformation. Let's just see if I can find it here. What number is that? Transformation 133. Maybe that's significant, that number. Oh, where is it? Seriously, sometimes it's like the hardest thing. Here it is. Transformation. Let love transform you forever. Okay. I was dead, became alive. Our tears became laughter. The power of love arrived and made me everlasting power. My heart felt glow of life ripple open and bloom. I have no fear. I have the heart of a lion. I shine like Venus. Rumi, that's amazing. That's really beautiful. And it ties in perfectly with the death. Are you kidding me? That's really nice. My heart left the glow of life ripple open and bloom. Oh, I like that. That's really beautiful. Rumi calls you to feel the wind of change, carrying you towards a wonderful transformation in your life. He has come to remind you that life is an opportunity to learn and joy to live. To learn and joy to live. As you experience life, you learn to transform. It is associated with your specific terms and requirements. Some changes are complex, some require insights, and some are done intuitively. Very true. Dear one, make a move from your comfort zone, requiring you to surrender willingly to a new life that is unknown to you. Interesting. Faith and dedication are two necessary conditions that will help relieve you. Relieve you from what is not satisfactory in your present situation. Rumi sees the power of love as the marker as such a change. He calls you to this power as the energy and guides to create a new life. That is beautiful. So 100%, you after this rebirth are like shifting, and you may be shifting fastly, but just remember, like slow and steady wins the race, but into this emperor energy. Very logical, locked in. He knows what he wants. He's ready. Like he's going to take this on like, not like nothing, but he has a plan. He knows what I need to give my energy to. That's beautiful, my angels. By allowing love to be your guide, you will search beyond what has been familiar to you, and you will be much more aware, because you will be longing to dwell within the very existence and presence of your beloved. By submitting to love, you will be able to receive its spiritual guidance. Likely a butterfly, you can break out of the smallness of your cocoon and fly to freedom and joy by reaching deep inside and utilizing your inner power. You will let the challenges and predicament that comes along lead you towards a new creative experience in life. Very nice. The mantra: the seed of love germinates inside my heart and blooms into ultimate creative expression. Creative expression. Yes. I am surrendering into the mysterious and generous flow of life. That's beautiful. Very nice, my angels. Very nice. Do we get you one more? I feel like one more. Whoop. That was two more. Whoop, 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 whoop. Accepting challenges. And this one fell. Happy life. How nice, my angels. Accepting challenges. Let's just see, what number is that? Number 25. Also be a significant number to you. Oh, mon Dieu. There it is. Rise above time and space. Pass by the world and be to yourself your own world. I think that ties in very well. I don't think like this is necessarily because there's nothing about love on the spread. Otherwise, I think it's about you, your internal love. Like if you're sitting there hoping, someone's going to come in. I'm sorry to say, I don't think that's what's going on here. I think it's you finally learning a very significant lesson in your life, conquering that self-doubt I'm hearing, and stepping into your power with a very masculine energy. And just look at this card. Look at how beautiful it is. Just standing there receiving the light from the divine. How beautiful is that? That's magical. And the transformation, the egg. I just love the look of these cards. They're very beautiful. Okay, but what else? Every time we face a difficulty in life, it presents us with an opportunity to turn inwards and invoke our own inner reassurance. For pure love that does not seek self-satisfaction, nothing is impossible. In fact, we develop strength when we endure difficult conditions, and you just did. You let go of this, the 10 of Wands, going through your transformation, your rebirth, leaving what does no longer serve. He knows what serves him. You have gained clarity on a perspective collective. That's very nice. If you are facing situations you know are critical to your success, but feel powerless to reform, it may be because you feel the challenges are beyond your abilities. Sophie Wisdom is guiding you to look beyond incision, I can't say the word, and not just react haphazardly. What? I can't say that word. I'm sorry. The divine pearl, and you just got that. The divine pearl embedded inside of you. Oh, that's beautiful. Will help you overcome any challenges in life presence. Most of the greatest discoveries have emerged from despair, loss, and heartache. That's beautiful, collective. You're definitely shifting out for something very painful that has been burdening your soul, that has been feeling you like a 5 of pentacles. That ain't easy. That's very hard to get through. Like some people can be in this energy for so long, like very victim mentality, poor me, poor my, not seeing that they have every chance in life to get out of it. Like there's always options. It's just choosing to act on them, see them, let go of what no longer serves. And you have come into that realization. That is beautiful. The mantra here, I am turning to my inner reassurance to respond to whatever is taking place in my life. Nice. Then we have the happy life. Where are you at? Happy life. 76. Almost. Here it is. She's so beautiful. You can look like that. You could look like that. It's gorgeous. Like, oh, so peaceful, beautiful. Someone asked Junadi. I have no idea. Whatever. Oh, you, how is aware of the hidden mystery? How can one feel the secret of happiness? Just by connecting with the heart, he replied. There's a lot about this. There's a lot about this connecting to your heart. Maybe that's something you need, like to have in the forefront of your mind. Don't be too cold. He can be very cold. He's very logical, like we said. Maybe you need to remember, don't be hardened by what you went through. The Emperor is beautiful, beautiful energy. But remember your heart in this. I feel like that's necessary to say to this collective. How do I live a happy and fulfilled life? This has been the conscience of every human being on earth, to find the answers to the riddle, looking around for happy people and find the secret of their happiness. By doing so, you will find out that no one is truly happy who has no love in his heart. As we said it. Sophists define happiness as the perfume of the rose of love. The light shines from the candle of love, and the whisper from the sound of love. I feel like that's what you need. You need to have that awareness with you, that love is all around. If we look out of the window, love is all around us. Love is not just because it's from one person to another. Love can be so many things, like the love you have for art, the music, maybe your pets, like looking out and having like a stripe of the sun like this hitting your face. That can be happiness. It's finding true happiness in every aspect of life that will create the internal happiness. It's not about the big things in life. It's that's all you're seeking in life. You will end up being kind of disappointed, I feel like. It's the mundane we have to find happiness in, because there's so much to be happy about. It's all about the right perspective. Shifting our perspective into that. And maybe you are doing that, which is beautiful. Then keep doing it. And if not, remember doing it. You don't have to chase extraordinary moments to find happiness, exactly as we said it. What you are looking for will be right in front of you if you pay attention and practice gratitude, as we just said it, my angels, as we said it. That's so important for this collective. Remember the gratitude. I know we are all different and we do things our own way, like what resonates with us. But it's a really good thing to like have like a daily routine about practicing gratitude. For instance, me, I have just cleaned my home before sitting down and doing this. I was cleaning out my home, and while I'm doing it, I think about how lucky I am to have a home to clean. How lucky am I that I get to vacuum? How lucky am I that I get to remove knickknacks and dust them off? Like, I'm a person that have knickknacks, and that's the amount of abundance I have in my life, that I am capable of buying knickknacks that I then get to dust on or dust off with in my own home. I have a roof over my head. I have a beautiful bed. I just changed my bedding. It smells amazing. How lucky am I? How lucky am I that I get to wash my clothes? That's amazing. You know, finding gratitude in all of these small things, it truly makes us happy. Because we see the magic in the everyday life, and it doesn't get mundane, and we doesn't just sit there and long for like this big extravaganza of things that needs to come in. How would you truly appreciate the bigger things if the smaller things doesn't fulfill you, you know? It's very important. I feel like this collective needs to find a way to practice it in your everyday life. I do this thing, I've been doing it for a long time. When I go to bed at night, I sit there, lay there actually, and I talk to my spirit team. I give myself a kiss on the forehead, and I lay there for at least 10 minutes and give gratitude for the day I've had to my spirit team. And I send them back a lot of gratitude and a lot of strength throughout the night, where they're going to watch over me and protect me and guide me through my dreams. But I do that very intentionally. I want them to know how grateful I am for waking up each and every day, to take a breath, to see a smile, to laugh, to eat nutritious, healthy food, all of that. All of that. I give gratitude to it all. So maybe get into that. Find a way that you, collective, can give gratitude in every situation throughout your life. Because it really transforms you. It does. And it makes you be even more grateful for when the big blessings are coming in. Where do we go from here, collective? Do I have like a card I want to give? I kind of want to give these just to see what's around you energetically. So if we look into this collective, my angels, what's around them? What's around them? What's around them? Because there is a lot about love. Let's just see. Woo. The golden mirror. Okay. Self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. Well, that took a turn, didn't it? Okay. Let's just keep going. Cassette. Okay, maybe that's what you have been replaying over and over in your mind, feeling very burdened by. Maybe someone love bombed you, or you felt that energy. You've been replaying that, overthinking it. Let's just see. Hands of cards. Okay. So definitely someone who has been keeping their hearts. That's the reason why we say everything. Their cards close to the chest. They could have been keeping their heart guarded. Like, what is this? The golden mirror, my angels. The golden mirror. Definitely here a lot of passion. Insane chemistry, liking each other equally, having fun. I don't know about that. Like, if you're truly an emperor energy coming into this rebirth, it could be something you're kind of letting go of. I'm not saying that you and this person don't have any passion left for one another, but I don't feel like Like it's equal. Not enough. Not enough. Well, that would burden someone now, wouldn't it? If you feel like a situation just has been very love bomby, it made you feel like you weren't enough, you gave way more than what you received, and that's what you're gaining clarity upon, then that would burden you. And then to release it, if you have been rethinking this, playing it in the loop over and over again, yeah, focusing on oneself. That's what you have been doing, collective. You have been focusing on yourself to get out of this. It ties in beautifully. It makes perfect sense. But who's that person? Like, now I'm just getting curious. Who's that person the collective is referring to? Who's that person? The dragonfly, as we said, it must be significant. Be lighthearted, finding things out, things coming to life, adapt, change, heal. And you have been doing that. You have been adapting to the circumstances. You have been changing throughout it, and you have been healing in it. Let's be real. That's what the cards are saying, which is beautiful. So I feel like you have done, can you say the right thing? Is there really a right or wrong? But you have definitely gone within yourself. You have been focusing on yourself, getting out of the burdens that you were in, reassessing, gaining perspective over your energy, and then charging towards with the masculine energy you find yourself in now, kind of rebirthing into that. So that person made you go there, you know. So again, when we come back to this gratitude, in my mind, it's like, say thank you for that. Say thank you for the lesson. It wasn't easy to carry, but have gratitude for it. Look who it's turned you into. Look at the amount of strength that you find yourself in or are gaining in this moment of time. Shift that perspective. Be grateful for that lesson. It made you evolve. And that's beautiful. That's what this journey is about now, isn't it? It could be something about a date, or that's what you're looking at, like with the Emperor energy. You're like ready to meet someone new. Maybe that's why all of these with the love. But like I said, I feel like it's more you. Like, don't harden yourself too much. And if that is here, you know, like a date, someone coming in, wanting to take you out, then you need to be open to receive it now, don't you? What is this date? Ooh, stabbed in the back. Okay, so it's someone you know. Maybe you went on a date with this person and they stabbed you in the back, and that's why you need to adapt and change and heal from it. Like it was very love bomby, and there was a lot of passion, but you didn't feel enough. Can we get one more? Yeah, they weren't dealing with something. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding, conversation, cold person, boundary, still angry. Okay. Spirit. Can we get a little bit more into that? Like, oh, better boundaries came out. So it could be a burden. It could be someone you lack boundaries with, and you now find yourself having the strength to set these boundaries towards them. Who is this person, my angels, with the date stabbed in the back? A decision you made, time to evolve from it. It's not a negative situation, but a necessary one. Have the awareness to see it from your soul's perspective. That you choose much of this before you incarnated is needed. What? I'm sorry, sometimes I butcher the English language. I know. It's not my first language. You will have to bear with me. Simply. However, this release the victimhood mentality, and we talked about that with the Five of Pentacles, right? And pull back your power. We must go through trials and tribulations as an opportunity to evolve. How you choose to interpret the situation hinges on your growth or not. Okay, so that's what you have been like stepping back from, I feel. Something definitely happened with a person that you have been dating, or you met someone and they were really love for me and they ended up kind of stabbing you in the back. Maybe they didn't deal with something, or they definitely avoiding, or you had to put up boundaries with them. You were not dealing with them, I'm hearing. If they made you feel not enough and you are aware of your own energy and what you want to give to as well, that would make sense. That you're like, that is not for me. If a person makes me feel like that, I need to step back. I need to reassure myself that I am enough. I need to focus on myself, which is beautiful. It's really a mature perspective, I feel like. Let's just see here, my angels, about this state. Awakening, expansion. So you are expanding beyond it. You are healing, you are growing, you are evolving from this, which is beautiful. Again, give gratitude to that person. It's beautiful that you have come to that realization within yourself. That's really good. You have been receiving messages that it's time for your soul to expand beyond the 3D vision. You are an old soul that is here to do many great things. You have come to realize this through doing the hard work. And we talked about that with the Knight of Pentacles. Like, it's a hard journey and you need to lock in and you need to make the changes along the way. He takes his sweet ass time, but the end goal, it's like, oh, kiss from the divine. Do the hard work and emerging with your higher self. There is no going back, so enjoy this new way of being by having acceptance and inner peace moving forward. Okay, so maybe just put it to rest, like you've gone through it. Find the gratitude in the lesson that you learned about this. Release it, let go of it. We cannot control it. We can't control other people. We can just reassess ourselves, and what is for me will always be for me. And then have that belief within yourself. Okay? What about this collected? I feel like we need to get into like the Ace of Wands that we had in the Tarot spirit. That Ace of Wands, the collective God in the Tarot. Ace of Wands. Okay. Decision in fear and control, as we said it. Some decisions and choices that you have made are based on fear and not heart-centering knowledge. We talked about that. Fear is your ego wanting control. Take a step back and make a responsible choice rather than a reactive one. Then you are able to see the truth of the best choice with a calm and centered manner. And that's what I feel like you are coming into. But just be aware of it. I feel like you are coming into that with the Emperor. But then again, as we talked about in the beginning, don't forget your heart. Don't let it harden you in that way. Have that love for yourself and stand strong in that. It's not something to shy away from. But you have made decision based in fear of control. I want one more, Spirit. Better boundaries, it came out. So it is something you had to communicate, better boundaries. It could be something to do with old wounds within you. But creating boundaries requires self-love and discipline. And it's not about you shutting people out or being unkind. It's about you telling them that you care enough about yourself to create boundaries that are for your highest good. Clear communication is needed to keep your boundaries intact. Ties in perfectly. Again, I'm keep going back to that emperor. He is that. He is that. And with the Six of Pentacles, you know when to give to something, or that is what you're coming into. So just be mindful while navigating this chapter that you are starting now, this new beginning. Like, it's not about not dealing with it and just shutting people out. Communicate clearly what it is that you want or don't want. Stand strong within yourself, but do it in a tactful way. There's no need to yell, there's no need to shout, there's no need to be mean or come off as like, how do I put that in a nice way? Like, I was about to say negative Nancy, hopefully the right collective get where I'm going with this. Just be mindful of the way you communicate. Set the clear boundaries within yourself. It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. If you feel like something is love bombing, just say that. Speak your truth. But be kind about it. Just say that it's not for you, or you have that feeling. When you do this, it gives me this feeling. Simply, your feelings are valid. Shouldn't hide them away. Again, it just gives a foundation for a better and clear communication with whoever it may be, you know, if we are truthful to ourselves and what we are feeling. It's easier to navigate. The masks are off. It's not about being wounded and like shutting yourself off. Just one more, Spirit. Abundance, security. Coming into that. Money is an energy like everything else. You want to flow and not to feel trapped. Trust that the universe will take care of you giving off the energy of abundance and expressions in every dollar you receive. Know that you are supported and the money will flow. So again, with the Five of Pentacles, you have been in this state of very not being enough in a way, not having enough, not being able to maybe live the life that you wanted in a way. And someone that stabbed you in the back made you feel like this. It could be something you have been going out with, someone you have been going out with, you know. And maybe they did hold the cards close to the chest. Maybe they did. I kind of wanna see about this new journey that you are coming into with the Ace of Wands. So kind of give you some advice or maybe some things to reflect upon or just be aware of when embarking on this new adventure, so to speak. So, Spirit, if we need to give the collective that I'm tapping into an advice when it comes to the Ace of Wands, this new energy they find themselves in with the Emperor, the Six of Pentacles, what kind of advice do they need? Web of connections. Reaver your connections thoroughly. Create and supporting web that uplift your personal and professional journey. Know who you want to have sit at your table. That Emperor, he knows. He knows. And if you're coming into that again, like shifting very fastly into that, you have been gaining clarity, you have been healing and growing, evolving through this. Then with the Six of Pentacles, you know when to give and in what amount and to whom you want to give, like the balance, the scale, needs to be equal. It's about equal give and take, not overgiving to something or someone. Beautiful. Going forward and at lightning speed. Again, confirming. Don't dwell on the past, but focus on creating a brighter future. Beautiful. Unity blossom. Foster. Thank you, Stina. Foster harmony and connection within your community, nurturing bonds that bring us together. So focus on the right people, the right community, the people that give you the right energy, the energy you want at your table. Very beautiful. Innovation. You have seen something here. Cut through the fog of confusion with your power and determination. Beautiful. One more for that, innovation. Slice every minute. Embrace each moment with purpose, for time is a precious gift on your journey of self-discovery. Seize. Sometimes. Seize every minute. I'm sorry. I just get frustrated with myself. Like having this, what is it? It's not a boundary, like, I don't even know that word I want to say. I crack myself up. I often say that to myself. I'm the funniest person I know. Risk granted. Nice. The outcome may not be exactly what you want, but it's what you need. Embrace the unknown. You need to embrace it. Let go of the past. Let the past be the past, and know within yourself what is truly meant for you will always find you, will always be for you. You cannot miss it in any way, shape, or form. Will always be for you. It's very, very exciting chapter I feel like you're stepping into. And like Spirit says, you have no idea what's to come. Often I find it that it's even better than we could have imagined. And that's why sometimes it can be a bit, dangerous in a way to picture too much, or to like sit too much in all of these expectations of the future, because you do not know if you haven't seen it, but you have seen something here. But sometimes it's even better than what we could have imagined, the things that come to us. And we don't see the full journey. We don't. All of the ways that the road can like twist all of a sudden. And there, a miracle. Oh, very beautiful, my angel. I kind of want to give you a little animal card. I feel like I really like those animal cards. I do. I think they give such a bit of oomph to your soul. Like the energy we need to embody or are embodying. Yeah. So if we need to give this collective an animal card, that will give them the strength they need to keep this up, to keep going, and remember to soften your heart. Still be logical about it. You got this in your bag, I feel like. What a kind of animal card does this collective need in this moment of time? Ooh. The butterfly. Rebirth. Well, we know We talked about it. You can renew yourself, open up the reward of change. You have the ability to share with the world, love every part of your journey. And we talked about it, the gratitude for everything. Even the mundane. It doesn't have to be this extravaganza of things that happens, like everyday small victories. That's a blessing, We need to be very grateful of it. The hummingbird, miracles. Nice. You are the joy brighter. You bless the world with positivity and love. Every soar of your shining wings spread the miracle of happiness. That's really nice, my angel. Ooh. Linux, keeper of secrets. Okay, take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can decipher you when you can decipher when you trust and know. You see other secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. That really embodies with that Emperor energy. It really does. Okay, just one more. Feel like one more. Coyote. Okay. Revealer. Oh, the revealer of truth. That's a powerful energy, isn't it? Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Greater wisdom comes from laughing of your own folly, like I just did, Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. It ties in very beautifully, but these two together, that I feel like that's powerful. But that again, the Emperor energy embodies that, doesn't he? Like he sees, he observes, he's very strategic. He's making moves, he's reassessing, he knows where he's going. Beautiful, my angels. I feel like there's something I want to give to you, but I don't quite know what it should be. Honestly, what does this collective need? I feel like there's something we need to give you in this moment of time. Oh, maybe these. Oh, what was that? Spells. Alchemy. Okay. You could be a little witchy to tie you to this as well. 102 could be a significant number. Something you hold dear, a relationship, a job, an interest, an object, or even yourself will transform mysteriously into something even more precious to you. This spell card indicates that you are starting to discover the possibility, the art of transformation, what the art of transformations offer you, possibilities you hadn't even realized were out there. As you're learning more, you will find your need to change and a kind of evolution taking place where you find desire only what is best for you. You have the Midas touch right now. Your standards and experience become expression or something becomes so pure that whatever you touch turns to metaphorical gold. You will be supported in gaining a new sense of self-worth, which will draw all that you deserve and desire directly to you. Wow. Wow. That is beautiful, and it ties in so beautiful to the reading now, doesn't it? It could be faded, like with the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. I just want one more. Just one more for this collective that we're reading on. They do not want to come out. If they don't come out now, Spirit is like saying, oh, as we said. And my face sometimes I feel like it's just going, what is this? Dowsing rods, seeker, like, is that the word? Dowsing, can you see it? There's like a reflection. Oh, there you go. How do you say it? Dowsing rod? Dowsing rods. I don't know. Does it matter? You could just call it, I felt like saying drumsticks. maybe you have played drums once. I don't know. Drumsticks. Anywho's, what? Dowsing rods. Number 50. Number 50. Here we go. The name I can't pronounce, have sought you out to announce that your search is almost over. You have spent a lot of time looking in the wrong places. Now it's the moment to sense through your heart, using the natural elements as your guide. Doing so will point you in the right direction. Walk your path of destiny, aware of the signs in the flow of water beneath your feet, in the deepest of the earth. Create no attachment to the path of others, for they may lead you to a far more barren land. You seek your path and they seek theirs. Nature will guide you, so get out in it and seek out the watering holes, the streams and the rivers, and find what you need in their reflection. That's a beautiful last card to finish this reading off with, my angel. I'm so excited for you. Just remember, know who you need at your table with that Emperor energy. Past people, if you know for a fact that they are not good or don't align with your goals, the energy and everything, let the past be the past, that they said. Leave it in the past and know what is truly meant for you will never pass you by. It'll always find a way back to you. That's it for today, my angels. Thank you so much for tuning in and tapping in, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye, my angels.